We're standing on the River Inny float bridge near Cool, County Westmeath, and behind me you see part of the great Mayne bog, one of the great bogs of the Midlands, which has been systematically milled for peat moss for gardens over the last 10 or 15 years. In 2005, a major ancient roadway was discovered here, between 4 and 6 metres wide and running for 700 metres from the hill in the distance behind me as far as the river. We know from other archaeology studies that it probably continued on the other side of the river. On discovery, the roadway was reported to the authorities by a local man who was concerned about what he saw. He saw these amazing timbers. In each of these drains, they found the remains of this timber road. Local people working in the area were very concerned about this and reported it to the authorities. As far as we know, the owners of the bog did not report it. On foot of that discovery, the state initiated a small excavation, 3 metres by 6 metres, which was conducted in 2006 and published in 2007. A series of recommendations was made by the archaeologists, the consultant archaeologists, that further work be done, more excavation be done, and crucially that more timbers would be dated so they can find out more about the roadway. None of these things were done. In 2014, it came to public attention again through concerned citizens. The state intervened and commissioned another small excavation. We still are waiting on the results of that excavation. Work is still continuing and peat is still being milled, and this roadway is gradually being eroded. It's 3,000 years old. We've known about it for 10 years, and 2 small sample digs have taken place here. It's of international importance. It's 1,000 years older than the other roadway found in the 1980s in the next county at Corley, and yet the state has simply folded its arms and walked away and left it to its own fate. As I say, it is of international importance, and it's not my word you take for that. It's the word of Professor John Waddell, a leading international Bronze Age scholar, retired recently from the Professorship of Archaeology in Galway. There are a few really important questions which haven't been answered. Not questions about the use or extent of this roadway. Questions about the state's role. Why, when we know about this since 2005, was it not declared a national monument? Why has the minister been declining again in the last number of months to declare this a national monument? Why were the recommendations of the archaeological consultants not acted upon and further work undertaken? Are we looking at another example of government cozying up to big business and basically sacrificing the heritage? We're not looking for the preservation of the entire roadway, but a section of it is still untouched as far as we understand under a deeper bog. This at very least must be preserved.